Hello, I am Mike of Nearly Enough Dice. Ooh, adjust. And I'm not sure how well this is going to work. I've actually, instead of using my normal thing where I go for a game, and I start off in the game, I'm doing the display mirror, which sounds very exciting. It's not actually very exciting. So this means you get to see what I see when I do my stuffs. Library installed, so you get to see all the nonsense that I've got. But what I'm doing at the minute, I'm gonna demonstrate just a couple of games. Well, they're more experiences. I've already shown destinations, which is a bunch of different environments that you can go to. And then, oh god, you can see my terrible untidy flat. So I'm not going to have to not look down, so you can't see those. But there are another couple of. So these are different environments you can go to. And those are the tools for making them. But there are. Oh, yeah. That's not what I meant to happen. There are more. Where are they? Right, so I'm going to have a quick look. Let's actually go to realities. VR. Wait for that to load up. For those of you who don't have an HTC Vive, this is kind of the stuff that you get with an HTC Vive. I've changed the basic models. These are the view stations, which are part of the cleverness of how the reality all works. The virtual reality all works because they're helping track where my head is and where all my other bits. Right. So realities.
Hey there.
Hello.
And welcome to Realities.
I'm going to ignore him.
Ready to start
right.
exploring? All right. I'll show you the basics.
I don't need to know the basics. Go away. Realities is a. It doesn't have very many places to go yet, but you've got a great big planet that you can look around. You can look at the.
Let's start with rotating the Earth. To rotate
go away.
the Earth, hold one of your trigger buttons like this, and move your controller sideways.
So these are all places that I can go to in this realities, and this is like destinations. I'm not going to do the Alcatraz one for various complicated reasons. Mainly that there's an audio component. Shush
you can
you.
also scale the Earth up and down. Just hold both the trigger buttons like this, and move your controllers apart.
Big Earth.
To make it bigger, and back together to make it small.
Anyway, let's not do that. We're not doing this. So the Alcatraz one is actually the Alcatraz one is quite cool, but there's an audio thing which actually is more fun to experience when you're actually there. So what I'll do, these are more places we can go. So we're going to go to this. Let's go to Cluny Abbey. Now, the thing is, right, I put my cursor here, right, and I get the big green button that says, go here. But then I press the big green button and I get the laser. So in fact, it's a two-step process. I thought if I do that, I'll just go there. But no, I've got to get the laser pointer and then press the green button, which a little unintuitive. So this doesn't have the range of places yet, but compared to destinations, which is the one from Valve. But the difference between the one from Valve is pretty much anybody can make one of these. Well, these are hopefully, one would hope, slightly more professionally made. And so this is an abbey in France. And is it not pretty? Oh, I don't think I went to this one. I don't actually remember this. I wonder if I actually went here before. So yeah, you can transport yourself around. You get little, I don't know why, you get little twinkly lights every time you transport. Oh, I don't think I think I would remember. Oh, I like the detail here. This is rather pretty. So this is a very nice quality model. I mean, just going to go back over here and be pernickety. No, actually, maybe not. I was about to criticize some of the scanning, but maybe not. Oh, I'm going a bit too far, so I was losing my tracking on my other hand there. Okay. So although, yeah, there's a bit of wonkiness around here, But other than that, I mean, look at the... Oh, this is beautiful detail. That's very pretty, actually. I quite like this. I must have not come to this one before. So, oh, look, okay, so it looks like I can't go any further than this. This is the end of the world. In this particular experience. And you can actually see, if I point over there, you can see the outside world is just a big flat plane, because clearly at some point someone took one picture that way. And so the outside world is just a single plane, which it's like someone hung a like a drape and then painted some outside world on it. But other than that, this is actually a very good model. Again, you have the usual really, really, really wonderful just sense of place here. Now I'm pointing at these doors just in case. I'm gonna go back in a sec. I remember how. Love the. Can you get a bit of a zoom and also a bit of the twinkly lights effect? So there's a few scan problems here, but other than that, really nicely made model. So there are, I mean, Destinations, which is the one from Valve, has a lot of models that are made by users, so they can be of rather variable quality, whereas this, I would hope, is made with some kind of professional. This is very nice, actually. Gives a beautiful sense of scale. This is really very much like being in the place. What I would love to add, and I don't know whether they can't do this or just really haven't done this, is to record some sort of audio in here. Would have been really, really nice. Now, what button takes me back? I wonder. Is it this one? Yeah. So I'm holding my top menu button here, and that expands. I put that into my face. What do we do with it? Oh, right. Okay. So I've now triggered it. So I'm now going to go back to the Earth. I suspect, where's the Earth? Where's my Earth gone? My Earth is over here. I'm behind. So, as you can see, there's not a huge selection of places at the minute. Is there anything, just seeing if there's anything anywhere down here. No. Like I said, avoiding the Alcatraz one is another one that's really cool, but it's got it's got a story to it, and a there's some other stuff to it. Castle ruin. There's a couple of. Because I was in Cluny Abbey, there's also Grotte de la Villapierre. Let's try the Castle Ruin. Let's try that Castle Ruin. So after this, I'm going to go and have a look at Sketchfab, which is yet another Have I not been here either? I thought I'd been to all of the places in this. Oh, I like the background's very nice. Getting a bit of judder. Oh, and look, they've clearly decided to make some changes. So they've added some kind of, not so much interactive, but moving bits. A few scan errors, being very picky. But, can I go upstairs? Oh, I can. I can go upstairs. I can go up here anyway. And that's as far as I can get. A bit wonky up here, but other than that, pretty good. Can't quite make out the signs. Innere Zwinger. Im 15th, 16th Jahrhundert. I can almost read that. Apart from that, I can't read German. Oh! It's got a button! They didn't have buttons here before. I'm much more impressed by realities than it was a moment ago. During the 15th and 16th century, this castle got upgraded to a fortress. The outer wall got further with a delightful machicolation tower and the gates. Machicolation tower with its 4 holes used to attack enemies outside the castle. The joining wall was built as a breastwork and probably also had machicolations for defense of the wall base. The wall of the outer wall was fortified with 9 towers. Oh, that's really sweet. A few scan errors. But again, I mean, there's a waste paper basket that did not scan at all. Let's see this stuff down here. So I go here. Can I do anything on that? Oh, I can. Realities, learn more inside. Oh!
Hi there, and welcome to Burg und Rechberg.
This medieval German castle you're currently standing on was built in the 13th century by one of the most famous dynasties of Europe, the Staufers.
They did not have this last time I
over
played this.
800 years later, you have the possibility to explore this piece of European history within virtual reality from anywhere of the globe. As you can see from the picture that you're holding in your hand, the place used to look a little different, but look around, find more photos, and you might find out why and what happened to it. Have fun exploring.
Alright, I'm a fish. Seriously, I had not... They didn't have this... I didn't see this. I mean, clearly I needed to go to more of these places. This is really rather neat. And so you got the information. I like this. Can I go to the outer wall? One reads a small triangle courtyard. This is called Courtier. Can I take this away? Yes, I can. The northwest was residence armory, above which were the feed storage and ancestral old castle. So this is rather sweet. So I can't go in there. I can go along here. And there's obviously some interactive parts over there. I can just see the difference. That difference in the difference between a thing that you can that is part of the scene. The scene part of it is partly rendered. So I just press that. Built in early Gothic times, some timber-framed stories were added in the 15th century. The Covenant was in the second story above, which was the Great Hall. Now, I think what this means, I can go through. Oh, that was very disorienting. It stopped tracking for a second there. That's a good way to get very quick motion sickness. Ooh. Oh, hello. Frederick I, Barbarossa. House of the Hohenstaufen. Wow. Oh, stuff. Oh. Lots of information here. And then I can go back to where I was. So I can read all this. I'm a lot more impressed with this one than I was last time. Last time, essentially what I got was a bunch of... There's some rather nice environments, but they didn't have much in the way of interactivity. And here I am, in the middle of saying, well, they're very nice, but don't have much interactivity. And here's this actually very interactive bit with all sorts of interesting things going on. Okay, this bit of the model is a bit wonky. Oh, the scenery is very... Oh, I was going to say, scenery is very nice. The trees have gone completely wrong. But the other... But it is a nice... This is rather sweet. Oh, well, I've just going to spend a bit... All right, I'm going to have to move over to so I'm going to quit out of this. So, realities, not very many environments at the minute, but they're actually quite good. So we're going to go back, and we're going to look at Sketchfab now. I was genuinely very surprised by realities there. Realities was really... That was a nice setup with really, really, really good, interesting environments to play in. The scans have so very, very good quality, and I do recommend it because Realities is free with. So you can do the Alcatraz one. I do recommend it. Now, Sketchfab, explore a million things in VR. This is not quite true. There's a curated showcase. Explore the full gallery at sketchfab.com. I don't know if you can go to absolutely all the exhibits, everything at Sketchfab, if you can bring them all into into the VR. But you can bring these. So there's a few things here, right? So places, animals and creatures, cultural heritage, game worlds, awesome vehicles, science and education. So let's start with this one. Now, this is the Van Gogh room. And the thing is, you notice there isn't much in you. Oh, goodness. No floor. You can't go anywhere. You can't navigate. You can walk around and maybe... Oh, the sound's very loud. This is a constructed model. And This is designed to be used by more than one VR system. So when you look down, it activates this navigation menu, which is a pain because I want to look down. I want to look at that chair, and now that's in the way, and that's really aggravating. So you click on a point to navigate there, click anywhere else to teleport to the next, click to dismiss. So if I just click, right, it said somewhere that there's one viewpoint in. So if I click here, I'll just go to the next model. So I'm going to click, and now I'm going to another model. And again, that model, that comes up. So there are 4 points of view here, and really, really loud music. So this is the Unity place, located in the medieval church of San Criscan, Rome, Italy. Da, 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 da. Click to start. Look down to access the navigation menu. Yeah, I noticed that. You also, if you click, you can aim at a navigation point. These are nice models. This is done by photogrammetry, the same as the ones in Realities and the ones that are some of the ones I saw in Destinations. And I hope the music isn't too loud because it's really loud in my earbuds. So now I can't navigate just any old way. If I click, I go to the next nav point. So I'm standing on a nav point here. And can I go? Yeah, I can only go. I can go from one nav point to the other, and I can look around. It is a lovely model. It is really good. I would prefer to be able to navigate a bit more. I appreciate that might be more work, because they have to decide, can I navigate to that wall? Can I navigate there? Can I navigate that? Again, this is one of the things I love about VR is the possibility, scan errors, is the possibility of being able to take you to places you could not go otherwise and have information you couldn't get otherwise. So let's go to the next model. Yachiam? Kirbat Kyrgyzstan Palestinian village until 1948. So there's one point of view, which means I can't move anywhere, but I can look around. So this is, again, I mean, yeah, it's lovely that I can just move to different spaces. This is quite a nice one. This is obviously a constructed place rather than done in photogrammetry. Now I can't see, so there's a viewpoint way over there. I think there's one way over there, I can't remember. But I can just click and I'll automatically be taken to the next viewpoint. So this is an idea of a Mars mission, a Mars habitat. So you've got a couple of very stationary astronauts who aren't doing very much while I'm looking at them, which is only slightly creepy. Gives a beautiful sense of scale. I mean, you know, much as I joke about these things, just being able to be here is really, really cool. I don't think there are puddles of water on Mars. I don't know what that is. Big antenna disc, showing the way home. Some of these have information and stuff like that. Oh, this is really loud. So I'm going to go back to... Oh, that was loud. So that's places. I'm going to do a couple of animals and creatures, because some of these are really cool. Oh, the music's really loud. Oh. I'm actually going to have to turn this down a bit. So I've turned it down both in my earbuds and also in the recording. This is, I mean, I do love this. I mean, where else, other than VR, are you going to get a chance to see, to scale, something like this? I mean, I would like to see a bit more of a detailed model, but, and that is so annoying. no! No, no, no! It's ignoring me. Ah! That there is the business end of a Stegosaurus. And not just like scientific stuff, but you know. That's a bit frightening. So Sketchfab have a really interesting selection. I'm just going to the next model. I'm not sure I care about this one too much. There's a... There we go. There, look at... I mean, come on. Come on. The only thing I'm confused by is where did they get a treadmill big enough for this Brachiosaurus? Ah! Is that not awesome? So there are a few different... there was another viewpoint I wanted. There you go. There are a few different... go and experience new and interesting places. Experiences, games, I'm not quite sure what you call them. For the HTC Vive, this is one of them. I think my favorite is possibly Destinations, which is the one from Steam and Valve, because that has a wide array, because it is not curated. Anyone can make their own thing, which means the barriers to entry are lower. Having said that, that means you have to do the work of sorting everything out and deciding what's good. Realities has fewer destinations at the moment, but they're really high quality, and they actually have some interaction stuff which I had not seen. Maybe there was an update when I wasn't looking. So they do a very good job. I actually recommend the Alcatraz, if you get in this and play on HTC Vive, the Alcatraz one is a really good one because there's a good audio narration. You get a very good sense of what it is like to be a prisoner in Alcatraz. That's a really good one. And Sketchfab, simply because of the variety of things that are available. I love these dinosaurs. I think they're worth the price. Well, I mean, it's free, so you know it's therefore worth the price of admission. I don't know what the what you can do with sketchfab.com, but where am I? I'm not going where I want to go. I want to go there, I think. Yeah. No, I want to go here. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. That is a T-Rex, man. Where else can you go and see a T-Rex? So awesome. So I'm. Those are two different, go interesting places. Sketchfab has a lot of variety. I don't think some of the quality is not terribly brilliant, but it's pretty cool. And I really hate this bit. Just look down and see the model, because so many times they put stuff down here that you want to see. It's a curated collection, so there's only so much you can see. If people haven't made it, it doesn't exist. And then you have Destinations, which has a lot of different things that you can go to. So, thanks so much for watching. Do hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. Come visit Neil F. Dice at neilfdice.com. We're also available on Facebook and on Twitter. And on next time, choose your destination.